you some action steps at the end of this, some stuff to do. A lot of things I'm going to cover in a very short period of time. I will have this recording up. It will be up ASAP. Okay. And we will go through it. Okay. So here's what we're going to cover. And I am going to do this fast. I know that probably sounds crazy because I talk too much, but one, we're going to talk about the Bybit KYC. Who here is concerned about that? Give me a me if you're like, dude, I got emails about this. What do I do? Kev? Got you covered. I'm going to walk you through it. All right. The new K2 system, the new Karbon 2 system, right? We're going to go through that. We're going to go through the elite and VIP perks. Who's elite and who's a VIP on here? Just put elite if you're a VIP, if you're elite, put VIP if you're VIP, right? We're combining those. All right. So we're going to talk about that. Okay. You guys, I'm going to go through some of your perks and some crazy stuff you guys get access to. Jeez, man. It's really cool. All right. Then we're going to get into shareholder smart contracts. Shareholders, give me a 1 in the chat if you're in here. All right. We're going to see how we're going to talk a little bit about that. We'll talk more about that on Wednesday, but you'll see what we're going to do there. And then we're going to get into how to gain access to the K2 system so you guys can get up and running with this thing. I'm getting excited. I'm grabbing the mic. That's how excited I am. All right, let's go. Okay, so Bybit KYC requirements. If you haven't heard about this, okay, let me show you what is going on with the Bybit KYC requirements. All right, there's a big problem here. All right, I'm just going to go grab their verbiage so you can see it. We'll read it together. Those of you who already know this, my apologies, but we do need to go through this. A lot of people have not seen this yet. This is what is going on, okay? This is what is going on, all right? Starting on May 8th, okay, 2023, you guys can see this, right? Yeah. Identity verification level 1 will be mandatory for all Bybit products and services. Existing users who have not completed identity verification by May 8th will only be allowed to close existing open positions. This is what affects you guys. Or orders, return loans, or withdraw. Okay, so you can close positions and you can withdraw from the platform. All right. Any new trading activities will be restricted. Once the identity verification is completed, existing users will continue to use their Bybit. Now, here's the thing. If you're in the United States, if you know, there's a lot of people who are using these platforms and they're not in the US. Okay. And then you have a lot of people that are using these platforms and they are overseas, but they don't want to verify, right? They didn't join a exchange in crypto only to be told you must verify your identity. It kind of goes against everything in crypto. So we have a couple things we need to do here. One, if you are in the United States, okay, if you are in the US and you verify, then they're just going to say, hey, you can't be here, period, right? You can't be here, and they could just forfeiture your assets. I don't know what happens in that situation. It's not good, right? So you can't verify. So, but what you can do is you can leave your positions open, all right? And you can go ahead and close those existing positions after the 8th, even after the 8th, up until indefinite amount of time, I'm assuming, okay? But you need to go ahead and move your funds off the platform that you want to trade with. So extra funds that are not in trades, you'd want to go ahead and move them off of the platform. So where do we go? Well, to do that, all right, we are going to be moving to BitGet. Okay, there's a 3-level solution to this. Level 1 is immediate, and that is BitGet. All right, who here has used BitGet? Just give me a 1 if you have. BitGet is an exchange that right now is where Bybit was, a year ago. They're up and coming. They're growing. They're pretty big, but they do not require KYC at the moment. You do need a VPN to be on this platform. However, it does not require KYC, okay? That is the immediate solution that we have for you. And the K2 system works with this platform. I'm gonna show you how that works, okay? That's the medium, that is the immediate platform. The midterm platform is going to be another exchange that we are integrating with, called BingX. Works very, very similar to BitGet. Okay, works very similar to BitGet, but they do not require KYC and they do not need a VPN. Okay, you don't need a VPN or KYC with BingX. So we're going to be getting that up and running as well. And then here's the long-term one, and let me know scale of 1 to 10 if this sounds cool to you. We will have our own decentralized exchange with leverage at Karbon. Okay, that's the ultimate solution. So those are the solutions that we have at play. We'll discuss more of them on future webinars. I do want to focus on the solution at hand, though, that is BitGet. So we are going to be moving on over to BitGet. For those of you who are using Bybit and want to move over, you can. All right. Not everybody has to. Okay. In fact, if you are somebody who's like, yeah, I'll KYC my account, keep using Bybit. It's a great, phenomenal platform. It's just that they're too big now and they're going to require KYC, right? That's going to be the road of all these platforms except for the decentralized ones, right? And that's why we want to be in that basket, okay? So what do we do? How do we do this? What are we going to do here, right? How are we going to go ahead and do this? Well, that leads into the new K2 system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a brief overview of this system and how it works, how you can use it, and what integrations it has. Now, this is going to be very brief because there's a whole orientation happening and we're going to have a call on Wednesday. So I'm just going to show you kind of real quick. For those of you who have never seen this back office, have never done anything with this, I'm just going to kind of give you a lay of the land. Inside of the new system, this is the K2 system, you can have two things. You can have live accounts and you can have paper trading accounts. Okay. Who here has ever want to test out a strategy? You want to test out your trading, but you didn't want to put money on the line first. You just want to test stuff out. You'd love to be able to do that and you can't. Well, you can do that with paper accounts. Okay. You can create as many of these damn things as you want and run paper accounts. Okay. So pretty cool. Now, live accounts, if we go to connect a live account, you can connect into the system, Bybit and BitGet. Okay. Binance, you can't connect this yet, all right? But Bybit and BitGet, you can connect. So for those of you who are going to be doing this, be moving on over, you'll just go and connect the BitGet account, all right? You'll connect your BitGet account, and then you can be up and running trading. Now, some of the differences between the old platform and the new platform is, number one, freaking speed, guys. Holy crap. The old system it crawls. You got to understand when we coded that from a language that could be built quickly, right? But it's not a sustainable long-term option. That way we could try stuff, test stuff, break stuff, use it, and make changes quick. This is a totally different platform. This is built to scale to as many users as we so choose, okay? And it's taken 6 months to get this thing to where it is right now, right? But what you're able to do is open up trades right here in the back office. Like I could sit in here and I can go look at a trade. I could say I want to open up BNB. I could search out that token, click it, and then I could go, yeah, let me go ahead and open up a long, boom, confirm. And then I can open up that long. And I just did that on a BitGet account. Okay. So you can open up trades manually in here if you so choose by clicking the long or short button. You can search out tokens. You can favorite your tokens. Okay. So pretty cool. And obviously, what do? We auto trade here, right? So you can go ahead and have strategies fire off trades into your account to go ahead and open trades up, right? You can have strategies fire off. So you can go open up these trading view accounts and put your call back in, your message body, boom, fire off that trade into the system, okay? And have the advanced money management to go ahead and monitor all that. So it has everything the old system has, but it is infinitely faster and it has a lot more capabilities, and this is kind of just scratching the surface. So that's the K2 system. Now, the big thing about this whole system is it is indeed powered by the token, okay? Trades are powered by the token. And for those of you who are elite, VIP members, and platinum members, give me a me in the chat real quick. I'm going to give you guys something, to tell you guys something that's kind of crazy, right? So every trade is opened up with the Karbon token, all right? We'll talk more about that. But every trade's opened up and it uses Karbon token as gas to power those trades. Now, you can fire off trades from TradingView straight on into the system. But for those of you who are, elite VIP members, if you're an elite and you're VIP members, we've combined those two. It's called Elite VIP. Obviously, all of our platinum members, right, are also elite VIP. You can go ahead and come in here and click this button right here, and you can literally, this is going to be crazy. You'll literally be able to do this. You'll be able to come in here, click auto execute, boom, go. Okay, and now it'll auto execute, and that is without having you having to configure TradingView. You can get a basic TradingView account. Don't worry, there'll be training on this. As long as you have the TradingView account and you have an indicator, you don't have to do anything. You just really have to go click auto execute, and it will execute these different charts. Okay, so nutty. All right. Now there are fees involved with this platform, but anyone who's elite, VIP, platinum members, you guys have reduced volume or reduced fees in the system when it comes to trading. So you guys will get reduced fees on that, which is pretty cool. We'll go over that fee structure. It's actually borderline non-existent for you guys, so you'll like that. Okay, pretty cool. So that's kind of Karbon in a nutshell, and the elite VIP stuff. Now we're gonna take a minute before I get into how to get access to this for those of you who don't. And what we're going to be doing next is this. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about shareholders. All right, shareholders and shareholder contracts and what we're doing there. So who's in the shareholders program? Just give me one more time. My apologies. Give me if that's you, because what we're doing is, all right, cool. What we're doing is, as people are purchasing tokens, all right, we're going to be going live with the tokens here really soon. You know, we're trying to have a lot of the stuff out next week, so we'll talk about that. But when it comes to the token, when people are purchasing that and they're using that on the platform to go ahead and trade, what is happening is those fees are getting used. Okay, and those shareholders, and the shareholders defined as somebody who has liquidated a trade during that bear market and contacted our support, you've been added to a shareholder program. Okay, that's the shareholders. You guys know who you are. If you hear that word, you know exactly what it means. Those folks, we have smart contracts that we have built into the protocols, into the Karbon protocols, so that when people are coming in to purchase tokens for their trades, right, for their trading platform, percentage of that is going to be going to those shareholders. Okay, so those will be done through smart contracts. I'll talk more about it, but I want to give you guys a heads up on that, right, because there might be some information. We might be asking you for addresses and such, okay, to verify USDC addresses and stuff like that. Okay, so keep an eye out for that, like really soon. So that's how we're doing that. So when we look at Karbon and we look at the token and everything that we have going on here, what we basically built over the last 6 months, and man, the last 3 months have been absolutely stunningly insane with our beta group. I love you guys. Thank you so much for not helping, for shaping the entire thing, for shaping this entire platform. For those of you who have been in there, contributing, being on those meetings, really helping us out, we've really built something special, and we're just getting started with it. There's so much more to do. There's so much more to do on all of these, meetings and these things that we're doing, because this is not something that I don't think Karbon will ever be done. There'll always be some kind of new cool thing we can do. There'll always be the next level we can take it to. There'll always be the next step. And for me, that's what's the most exciting part of it. And a lot of this stuff doesn't come from my brain, right? I don't think this stuff up. We get on and we brainstorm with this on all this stuff. And it's just been absolutely humbling and phenomenal to be able to work with so many amazing people to help really build this platform. For those of you who have been on those meetings and been helping us out, my God, I'm going to have a collage of your pictures somewhere in the system. I guarantee you. You're going to be subdued in the background like an Easter egg, because you guys need your stamp on this platform. So thank you. But this platform is something that's going to be totally unique. It just doesn't exist out there. So how do we move forward? How do we gain access to this? And what's next for the system? What is going to happen next? Well, number one, you got to get access to the platform. So in order to do that, I'm going to pull up my slides again, get away from them. Let's go ahead and pull this up. All right. We're going to be opening this whole system up for everybody in stages. Some of you have been on the sidelines. You haven't been paying attention. You have this crazy thing called life, and it kind of gets in the way and ruins your plans on what you want to do. Or maybe the bear market's had you discouraged, right? And you're like, okay, the bear market's, I don't even want to look at this, right? But now we're in a position, now's the best time to get back into the game. Bear markets are starting to come to an end. Turmoil's, still at all-time high with what's going on. You got banks closing, but great time to be in the crypto space. Phenomenal time to be in the crypto space, and phenomenal time to be doing this. And now we have a system that we can present to you that you can use that crushes the old platform. So here's how we're going to do this. It's going to be in stages. One, to get into this system, if you want to access it, right? You just simply contact support. Okay. Contact support. All right. And they will create you an account. You will receive an email with your login details, so they'll be able to help you out. All right. Next, we're going to have to go. So you want access, just go to support. All right. I'll give you guys a link right now, actually, for those of you who want to get access. All right. If you don't already have it, and they're going to go ahead and make sure you get, in the system, and they're going to make sure that you, let me open this up. They're going to make sure that you have, you're underneath of your sponsor. Okay. Whoever sponsored you, they'll be able to make sure that you're underneath them. It's kind of a manual process. I'm going to send you guys a link, and everybody in the recording of this video, underneath of it, there'll be a link that goes straight to support. Okay. So there we go. So that's there. All right. Next thing, you'll want to move funds. For those of you who are going to be moving funds, you'll want to at least move, whatever funds you're going to be moving off of Bybit into BitGet, creating your BitGet account. In order to do that, we've got some training for you. Last night, CJ was awesome enough to actually post some training in one of our chats, which is really cool. He did like a training series, but we've also got in the back office here. If you go into the back office, once you get access to this system, you're going to see this right here. You're going to see a video. This is going to be me talking at you. You're going to have to hear my voice yet again. So maybe you want to dig up those CJ videos, right? It's going to show you a quick lay of the land of the system, and then you'll be able to go ahead and go click on this training tab. Okay. From there, all right, you have your Karbon V2, KV2. This is how to move Bybit from Bybit to BitGet, okay? And I'll definitely, Russell, I'll cover, who asked that question? Trudy, I will cover that on the webinar that we have on Wednesday. So what we're gonna wanna do is you wanna get things set up and ready to go, okay? And to do that, to move funds from Bybit to BitGet, you'll wanna go through these videos, all right? It's just a small training tutorials, literally designed just to get you up and running. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos, how to go ahead and create a BitGet account, how to go ahead and consolidate your funds into a USDT, move them on over, right? Again, we have until the 8th before there's that Bybit is saying, you have to be verified. But past that, you can still move funds around. You can still close out positions, okay? So it's not, it is a rush if you want to get on the system, you want to get moving over, but also, trades aren't going to just close out, okay? So there we go. All right. So there's that, all right? So you'll want to get in here, you'll want to go through that training. You'll want to get in here, all right? We have a Telegram group right here that you guys can join. All right. Once you're in this system, there'll be a link to this Telegram group. You can go join this Telegram group. Okay. There's already folks in there. If you find a bug, contact support and go through the training. And then on Wednesday, we're going to have another webinar. All right. The link's right here. I will post it in the Telegram chats as well. All right. It's underneath the Karbon webinars, meeting registration. All right. Sometimes these are meetings. Sometimes they're webinars. If they're meetings, you can unmute, have your camera on if you so choose. If they're webinars, and they're just locked down, so I talk, right? And I can unmute you. So you can register for the next webinar. It's going to be Wednesday, all right? We're going to have that webinar, and we will bring you guys up to speed. Oh, I'm not even sharing right there. There you go, okay? My screen wasn't updating. So go to training, boom, right here, all right? Go to Karbon webinars, and you will see the webinar link right there, okay? On the homepage, you will see, click here to join our Telegram group, all right? And if you find a bug, contact support, all right? So there you go. Now, one more thing I wanted to cover with you guys. Let's go in here. Boom. Yeah, I think that's good. Last thing I just want to say is this. All right. In the coming weeks, I say coming weeks because we're giving ourselves some pad time. in the coming weeks, we will be deploying smart contracts, and those smart contracts, the smart contracts, oh, no, there we go. There you go, buddy. The smart contracts are deployed, and K2 will require tokens to power those trades. Where do you get those? Well, you're going to end up getting those tokens from the protocol. We have a Karbon protocol. I'm sure you guys are all aware of this. I mean, you have to really be under a rock to not be aware of that. But we'll talk more about that on Wednesday's webinar as well. But you will be able to go ahead and you know, that's when we'll mint. People can purchase tokens, all that kind of stuff. So we'll talk more about that on Wednesday. But those smart contracts are going to be deployed. K2 will require those tokens to power trades. And members will use the Karbon protocol in order to purchase those. So when people come on, I mean, this whole system, guys, there's no monthly fee here, right? There's no monthly fee on the K2 system. Nobody's going to come in and be like, oh, it's $100 a month, it's $50. It doesn't work that way. It's on a trade by trade basis, right? As trades are opening, as money management stages are being applied, it uses tokens to power those trades and execute those stages, right? That's how it performs, okay? Will Alfredo's 50x training be in this platform as well? I don't know that we'll move it on over here. Maybe we will. I mean, but it's sitting in the old system. We will leave the old system live for things that we have to do. It'll fall into the things we have to do category. There'll be stuff in there. We're not going to close that down quite yet, but we will have that open. There's records in there. There's shareholder stuff, and there's a lot of stuff in there. So we'll talk about that. But yeah, if you guys are using that, you know, the 50x stuff, yeah, definitely use it. There is no cost. If you are a VIP member, you are a VIP member. If you are an elite member, you are a VIP member. If you are a platinum, you are a VIP member. It's all getting pushed together. So there's no cost. Okay? It's just if you were that, we're moving that over, and you get lower fees on the system. So using this platform, lower fees. We're going to be doing some specific webinars for VIP members, that kind of stuff, right? But as you're trading, you're getting lower fees on Karbon. Cost you less. The system's negligible for you. Are there fees for trading on Bybit similar to Bybit? Yes, there are. They are cheaper though, from what I understand. I'll have to go open up some trades and do a side-by-side comparison. But yeah, there are definitely fees. Okay. Can we still use Bybit if we want? 100%. If you are, you know, if you're using Bybit and you like it, for me, I'll be using Bybit, right? I'll be using Bybit and Bitget. I'll be using both of these. One of the major things about this platform, guys, you got to understand, think about what's happened over the last year. We went from cryptocurrencies crashing, going to zero. We've had banks fail. It hasn't just been a crypto thing, right? SVB, you guys are familiar. Banks are failing. We had a bank fail today. What do you think happens to all those people that have their money in those banks? Right? Government steps in and might get their money back for them. What do you think happens to those people who had the stock? They just lost. No one's talking about that portion. Tens of billions of dollars evaporating in the last 48 hours. Not in crypto, in the real world. The last year has been horrific on the economy and for financial instruments, right? And there's one thing you can do. What do you do in that scenario, right? Because everyone gets touched. Everyone gets hit with that, right? So you can either do nothing and go, okay, well, you know, I give up. Or you can spend that time building for the future to get better at what you do. That's what we chose to do, right? And some of you supported us to the nth degree in doing that. And we are forever grateful to you, right? Those of you who have been here during the entire bear market and have been helping build this thing, being a part of the platinum program, just every day on meetings with us. Let me know if that's you. Give me a me if that's you, right? These guys, these are the folks, and I want to do a collage, but I'm afraid to do that because I'll miss somebody, right? And I don't want to do that. But there's so many people that have been here helping us out through this entire thing, helping us build this, helping us shape this platform. It's there's no words, right? And, you know, some folks left, and that's fine. People do whatever they're going to do. Those of you who have stuck or, you know, been here and helping us, I mean, shaping this platform, my God, it's just been, it's been kind of overwhelming. I'll show you something. All right. I'm just going to show you this, right? I'm just kind of popping in here. I just want to show you some of our platinum members. Check this out. They got our merch. If you guys want to get some merch, I will go ahead and get you guys. Look at this, man. Look at this handsome devil in here drinking with a carbon stein with his carbon hat and his carbon coffee mug on. It's just so cool. We got dogs in here too, right? I mean, I wish I'm gonna put these on a collage, guys, because I mean, I know what'll happen. I'll just miss folks. Like I can toggle through a lot of these, but it's just been so freaking cool. People have been, you know, just helping and supporting. And for those of you who have been in the beta testing group, helping us really go ahead and build this system, I don't know what to say. I've had friends. There are people that are in this system that was like, hey, we're doing a beta test group. Why don't you get in here? And they're like, oh, well, I'll just wait till other people do it. And that's fine, but what do you do there? You have to separate those two, right? You got people who stepped up to the plate. And I'm just saying, I appreciate you, you know, and those of you who want to come back into the family and build with us and use this platform and, you know, move off of the, you know, be able to move off of the old system and grow with this, man, the future's freaking bright, guys. There's so many things we have going on here, and there's so much you can do, and now's the right time to come back. So anyway, I'm going to shut up because I just love you guys and I appreciate you. So I will see you guys on the webinar. Go ahead and contact support. All right. Tracy, am I missing anything? Hop in there and let me know. I might be missing something. She's the boss. So let me just check with the boss and see if we're missing anything. If I am, let me know. We will have a webinar on Wednesday. Go log into the back office and click on this. Go, you know, get in the back office, watch this. You can go watch the training in there, register for the webinar, get inside of the group, in the Telegram group. There's so many cool people in here. Attitude is key. If you're going to come in the Telegram group and complain about something, I promise you it's not going to be met with happiness and sun and joy, right? We have a lot of people who have worked on building this system together. We have systems and plans in place to help you out. All right. This is our K2 chat. I promise you, right? These folks that are in this chat have been helping us build the future on this thing, helping us debug the system, helping us test everything out. And there's still bugs here and there, but this is the chat you want to get into. It's a new Karbon K2 chat. I promise you, attitude is big, right? These folks have been in here helping folks out. You definitely want to pop in there with a good attitude, right? All right. Paper trading. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. All right. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Let's crush this thing out. And yeah, I think we're good. 37 minutes. That's not too bad for me. I talk too much anyway. All right, guys. Love you guys. Hit support, get access, get in the Telegram group, go through that training. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. For those of you going to be here, all right, who are going to be on that webinar. And yeah, let's crush it out. All right. Later. Bye.